Okay, so you broke into the garage,
Mhm.
and unfortunately, your knapsack got caught on the garage door, which gave people time to run into the hallway and alert everyone else that you were there.
Yes.
What do you want to do?
Okay, so I am going to go into the hallway in front of every garage entrance
Okay.
with my gun drawn.
Yeah.
And if I can, is there anyone near me as they come out of their own garages or anything like that?
I don't think so, because remember, you're on the garage on the farthest side away from the office space.
Mm-hmm.
And because you got stuck, because you rolled a natural one and got stuck in the garage door,
Yes.
I think people had time to sort of get their bearings and run away.
Okay, fair enough. So
There are still people in the hallway, and they seem to be running towards the office.
okay. So I'm gonna run after those who escaped from when I was entering.
Okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna run after them.
So, we'll do opposed strength checks to see if you can grapple one of them.
Okay, very well. Well, I'll do obviously for like if I manage to do it, I'll kind of grab them and like point the gun at them. I'm not gonna shoot, but just to intimidate them.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. I got a 13.
That's better than the 6 that they got.
Cool.
So there are currently 6 people, like 6 drivers and soldiers, and 12 non-combatants.
Okay.
So that's 16. So let's see if you grab a non-combatant or a combatant.
Okay.
You grab a non-combatant.
Okay. So I will kind of keep the gun aimed at the head and, you know, like Huster style to kind of hopefully, unless someone at work really dislikes this guy, should have a stalemate there going on.
No, they're just they're like sacrificing this dude to your bloodlust. They're running. Yeah.
Is it, no one stays there to see if they can negotiate or help him or okay.
Well, they're gonna run down the hallway, get into the office, and they're gonna speak to you from inside the office.
Okay. Okay. So at first I don't know that yet, so I'm just gonna tell the guy grab the. Where did you drive your truck tonight?
We went to the alleys on 5th and Harvard, which is where you
That was where. Okay, very well.
Yeah.
Were you the first or second truck there?
Well, we were the second truck because the first truck got demolished. Like, just.
Or the third one there. There was one before that one.
Oh, that's not us. We're the cleaners.
So you don't know where that first truck went?
I mean, probably to whoever hired us.
Who hired you?
Well, I don't know.
This is a quick reminder for something that would be very fresh for my character, but for me it's been a few days. Did I find that out? They had the Gibson
Pharmaceuticals, yeah.
Those are the corpses that were there. They weren't the truck that came after. Okay.
Exactly, yeah.
So Gibson Pharmaceuticals were the initial dead corpses.
The initial dead bodies, yeah.
Okay. Okay. Do you want to live through this?
Yes, I do.
Good. Do you have keys on you?
No, I'm not a driver.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I think I came here for no good reason, so I have no problem just leaving this place and leaving you alive if you cooperate. What do you think?
Sounds great to me. I would very much not like to die.
Good. Let's start backing away. I'm just backing away with the dude, and all the way to the spot where the what do you call it, the metal stand, but the curtain, the metal curtain was kind of open. Yeah. So what I do is like I leave him halfway there in that room, and yes, I do. I have a quick look outside, of course, still pointing the gun. I don't leave him next to the door, like that's why I put him in the middle in case he. And I just have a quick look to make sure no one's waiting for me outside.
No, they seem to be in the office space.
Okay, so I'm gonna like it's gonna look weird, but I'm gonna crawl backwards through a space while still aiming the gun at the dude, up until I'm out.
Yeah.
That moment, I'm gonna make a run for it.
Okay. I think these people have already, you've already killed some of their people tonight, and you just, broke into their office. They're not, they might track you down later when they've, regrouped, but for now, I think they've had enough of you for one night. They have wounded they need to take care of, their priorities are taking care of their own, and then getting revenge. So for tonight, you're safe.
Oh my god. Okay, so what I'll do next is once I think I'm far enough, I'm gonna go up on the rooftop for to be able to look around me, but also for dramatic purposes.
Of course.
And is it still raining, by the way?
But just a light enough for ambience.
Yeah. Got it. Okay, so I can take out my computer and I don't need to hold the cape over it, I guess.
No, it's water.
Yeah. So maybe I do, just to make it more
yeah.
mood.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna look up Gibson Pharmaceuticals and see if they have any garages nearby, like anything they own that I mean, obviously that is known to people. I guess they have some underground stuff, but I'm gonna see if they have any locations, no matter what they are, around this area.
So a quick search gives you a couple pieces of information. So there's one sort of lab company or lab office in sort of the nicer area of the city. The slogan of Gibson Pharmaceuticals is from seed to soda, and they are known from being involved in all aspects of the pharmaceutical production. And then it comes in a nice little drink. You get to take your medicine in a nice carbonated drink. If you scroll a little bit more, there's a bunch of lawsuits about them sort of malpractice with farmers and stuff like that, but that's all in the past.
Yeah.
The other noticeable piece of news is there has recently been talks of a buyout of another company sort of putting pressure on them to sell and join sort of another company.
What's the company?
The company that is going to be buying them out is named Windowsill.
It's named what?
Windowsill.
Windowsill.
Sill. Like just the edge of a window. It's sort of you know how a lot of companies have innocuous sounding names which don't really tell you anything about the company?
Got it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna search online. The sense of I'm guessing it's gonna give me way too many results, but just for the heck of it, I'm gonna look up "Curse Can Never Be Broken."
For this one, I'm gonna ask you to roll to see how, because it's kind of like a generic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would that be intelligence?
I think so.
Okay. So that means I have to get an 18. And do I add my level for that?
I don't think so, unless
yeah, it's not. I think
no.
Okay. Fair enough. I still have a +1 to get at 18.
It's not too bad.
And I get a 10.
No luck.
Okay.
There's a lot of like a couple decade-old emo songs,
Okay.
like bands that were really popular.
Okay. So I'm gonna just put the computer aside and go to the nearest location of the windowsill, which was offices, you said, or
So of Gibson Pharmaceuticals.
yes? No, the windowsill. Oh no, yeah, for Gibson Pharmaceuticals. Sorry. Yes.
Okay, yeah. So they have one location.
Okay.
Um,
That's
it'll
in a
take.
good part of town.
I'm sorry.
That's in a good part of town.
Yeah, like not like the bougiest part, but it's sort of where like nice office spaces are.
Ah, they're gonna have security for sure. Mm. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna head there. Obviously, I'm not gonna go with the mask and everything. I'm just gonna be outside. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna look around, see if I can see the truck somewhere outside. I'd be very surprised, but just in case.
So you walk around the building a couple times. It is nighttime, so the office space is closed.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
But I imagine
you
there's
do,
security outside.
no, there's no security outside.
Or
Um, there is a garage like entrance, but the door is closed.
okay, so I make sure, of course, to stay like well away from. I'm not on the same side of the street or anything like that. But I imagine there is. I can see surveillance cameras there in the front.
Um, I don't know if they have any street facing. Like
Mm.
I'm trying to think of like buildings that I've been to downtown, and most of the security
Also,
cameras.
also by the time I guess in a cyberpunk world, they can make it be really, really subtle. I guess.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm gonna do something. Let's see. Mm, okay. I'm gonna go see the homeless guy who gives me intel. We didn't give him a name yet, did we?
I don't think so.
Okay. So I'm gonna go see Bob. So that's his name.
Bobby.
Not just Bob, not Bobby. um, could be Bobby. I don't mind. So I'm gonna go see him. Obviously, I put the suit back on, to go into the
Yeah.
alley. I mean, I put the mask on. I leave the trench coat over. It's kind of like I'm not gonna be trying extra hard. Just gonna put the mask on so he doesn't see my full face.
Hmm.
I'm gonna go see him. Hey, Bob.
Mr. Hound.
Yes. So listen, I don't know if you heard about any employee of Gibson Pharmaceuticals who might be, I don't know, corruptible or blackmailable.
Let's see. No, they're into some shady stuff though. They they get monsters, they experiment on them, then they sell them to the highest bidder.
Interesting. So they've done that before then.
Yeah, they've been selling out a lot of their monsters recently.
Hmm. And Windowsill is trying to buy them out. So they're trying to clear house before they buy them?
That's my guess.
Hmm. So no employee who'd be easy to manipulate then?
Nothing, no one worth anything.
Ah. Okay, Bob. Well, thank
But
you.
do you need to get in?
Yeah, actually I do.
I might know someone who could help you for a price.
Okay, and what would be that price?
I don't know. What do you have to offer?
Um, let's see. I take out my yes, stick for currency, like gold pieces.
Yeah.
So I just take out my stick. I do have a few like physical gold pieces I got from people I looted, but take out my stick and I just press the button to see how much I have in my prepaid account, nameless prepaid account, and I go. I have 82 gold pieces.
Well,
or a favor owed, as long as it doesn't go against my morals, I guess.
I know someone who has a little bit of a grudge. You know, they might be willing to do it for cheap.
Okay.
Probably only 30 or 40 gold pieces.
Okay.
They could probably disable all the security in the building for an hour or so.
That would be amazing.
Yeah.
Tell me, Bob, how come you're still homeless with all this information?
Who said I'm homeless? I just live on the streets.
Got it. Okay. You'll get a cut, right? For that price?
Oh, of course.
Okay. Okay, so how much you said? 40?
Yeah.
Okay. So what I do is I just extend my my currency stick so he can tap it to his or whatever after setting 40. And I'm there goes half my money. So it's okay. So how do we do this?
Well, do you want to meet with them, or should I just give them a time?
Give them a time, but tell them to send me a message on my computer. You know the coordinates, just to confirm that it's ready before I try to step in.
Makes sense, but just so you know, if they can send you a message to their computer, that means they know who you are.
Well, it's not a computer I bought under my name,
Okay.
So
What time?
so I still think about it. And I'm like, then again, they might be really good hackers. Okay, you know what? Just the time. I'll trust that they know what they're doing, and if not, I guess it is what it is.
They know. They're very good. The best 40 gold can buy.
That is not reassuring.
Well, I guess 30 gold because I'm taking a 10 gold cut, but
that is even less reassuring. I just thought they're really good, but have expensive vices or something like that.
Well, they were fired by Gibson.
Oh, okay. Well, at least they'll make motivated to do their job well.
Yeah.
So okay. So let's see. Can they do it tonight?
Yeah, probably. They're a night owl.
I can wait. Can you confirm with them?
All right, give me 5 minutes. And Bob goes and disappears into the shadow. 5 minutes later, Bob reappears from the shadow. All right, they're good to go in 1.5 hours. Does that give you enough time to get there?
Oh, yes. No problem there.
Wonderful.
I have my ways of getting there.
Pleasure doing business with you as always, Mr. Crimson.
Bob. So I turn on and walk away. And then after walking, and I'm sure that, no one's following me, I kind of look around. Then I take off my mask and I go wait at the bus to go back to the good part of town.
Yeah.
So, so yeah, I mean, it gives me. I arrive very, very early, and I just wait around the neighborhood. But I don't wait in front of the building, obviously. But just basically wait.
So exactly 1.5 hours later, there is a block-wide power outage. And then the emergency lights kick on, and then those turn off.
Okay. So I go full on suit, take off the trench coat, put in the backpack, put on the mask, and I just rush and draw my gun, of course, and I just test the door, see if it opens.
The question is, do they have an electronic lock or a physical lock? Let's roll for this. Are
Okay.
you feeling evens or odds?
Let's go with odds.
It is unfortunately an old school lock and key,
Okay.
like physical thing.
Okay.
But you're going through like the front door?
Yeah, I was just going front door to make it quick.
So it is locked, but it is a glass door.
Yeah. When I was walking around the building earlier, did I notice a side door or something like that?
Yeah, there's definitely fire escapes, and also the back or like on the side there's like
Yeah.
a loading dock for trucks and stuff.
I'm gonna have to, before I break glass door in the front of the building, I'm gonna try those. Yeah, I'm gonna try that one.
I think the loading dock door would be sort of electric.
Okay.
I think maybe their trucks have sort of like a signal as they back up, they can sort of open it automatically.
Yeah, okay, cool. Okay, very well. So I test those.
Yep, that slides open.
So once more, I illegally go into a building through the garage. So, so I imagine there's another door. I test it.
Yeah, so you get into the building.
Perfect. Okay. So, what am I looking at?
So this is sort of a parking area. It is an underground parking lot. It's pretty big. This is like a relatively large pharmaceutical company. All parking lots kind of look like the same though. Unfortunately, with all of the power out, there is an elevator which you could have taken, but not anymore. So you're gonna have to take the stairs.
Okay, let me think. The elevator area,
Yes.
that shaft and all that, does it look like it could be climbed?
By a normal person, probably not. But you would have to pry. So there's two elevator
Yeah.
shafts. There's one for people, and then there's one for goods.
Mm-hmm.
Both of them you would have to pry open the doors, but I think with your strength you'd be able to do that.
Probably. He doesn't have superhuman strength, but he has 17. So it's
Yeah, that's still
yeah,
like
there. Yeah. And then I'll be able to kind of like, but I don't have a look inside. I don't know what it looks like, if it would be feasible or not once I'm inside the elevator. And
there's also the issue of, would you be able to climb past the elevator?
Okay, so I'll take the stairs. Trying to,
Okay.
yeah. So
to simplify things, because
Yeah.
this is sort of a skyscraper, but I'm not going to make you go through 60, or like 20 flights of stairs. Like, what's in this floor? Like, that's a little ridiculous.
yeah.
So I'm going to give you 4 sort of areas. The first area is the first sort of horticulture area. So Gibson Pharmaceuticals, as you know, grows all their own medicinal plants and everything like that. So this area is full of hydroponics. Yeah. The second area is sort of an office space, but this is sort of like, will represent the office space for the entire building. The
Okay.
third area will be The third area will be locked until you get in there. And the fourth area will be the roof.
Okay. So in the third area, you said it was locked. I don't know what's beyond that.
Yes, like you're going up the stairs, and like all the other floors sort of like have little windows that you can look through and sort of like gauge where you are. This one is, there is no door handle in the stairwell. So it's just like a...
Okay, so normally it's open from the outside, but I'm still going to try to see if I can pull it open given the current situation in the building.
Roll me strength.
Okay. Is there a thing where I add my level, or
I think it's just to be a straight up strength roll, yeah.
Okay, I got 12.
Yeah, I don't think that's gonna do it. Like, you can't really get a grip on it. It's designed not to open. It's like only a fire escape, you know?
Does it look like it has some sort of electric system there that might have been independent from what the hackers did, or does it feel more like a physical thing?
Yeah, it feels more like a vault door than like anything else. Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna go to the roof area, see if I can get something done from there.
Okay. So you go onto the roof. The rain has stopped, and now the moon is shining down on you. There is a helicopter pad here.
Okay.
And at the moment, there is nothing else of note.
Okay. Is there another door on the roof that takes me back inside the building, or did I just come out the only one?
Yeah, I think a building this size would have 2 staircases.
Okay. I'm not liking my chances. I'm still gonna try it. I'm gonna take the other staircase, see if the door on the other side is similar or if it's different.
It's the same.
Well, I guess it has come to this. So I'm gonna go up the stairs as high as I can, and while still seeing the door. And I do have a concussion grenade, which I will be dropping down the stairs to time it so it explodes. Or well, I mean, so it lands and explodes at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Roll damage.
Okay.
I think it's a door. You don't have to roll to hit it. It's not going anywhere.
Okay. 3d6 plus 1. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So it's 11 damage.
Okay. I was looking for 10, so you blow the door open.
Yes. Okay. There you go. Subtlety. So obviously I pull my gun. I step in through the smoke and debris.
This floor does seem to have another independent electricity source. You hear the hum of electricity as soon as you walk in, which has been absent in the rest of the buildings. The air here kind of smells a little putrid. And you notice that it is just one long hallway with, it looks like, cells on either side. And then in the middle, on one side is the elevator shaft for cargo, and the other side is the elevator shaft for individuals.
Okay. So okay, that's at first, but I can walk deeper into the place.
Yeah.
Okay, and just remember that I can't see in the dark. So are there things? Yeah, are there things hidden in the dark, or is it just a straight hallway?
It is a straight hallway, and as you walk, sort of the lights are flickering on and off.
Okay.
Because while there is still power in here, it does normally draw from the full grid as well. And as you look sort of side to side, the cells have sort of name tags next to them, and you recognize a lot of them as monsters that you know have existed. But the cells seem to be empty.
Mhm.
And they also have sort of like a little log next to them with sort of caught this date, experiment 1 so and so, experiment 2 so and so, sold this date.
Okay. So as the light flickers, like my own eyes flicker like normal to red when it's dark to normal to red. What I do is I reach into the backpack and I will prepare a baton. The baton, like the electric baton, just to gun in one hand, baton in the other one, just in case. Just if something is closer, and I'll just continue to venture deeper into the hallway.
Okay, so
My dark vision reaches as a signal that might be useful for you. Let's see, 40 feet.
okay. Are you looking for anything in particular?
Well, obviously, any cell that wouldn't be empty, that would be attention worthy. I'm also looking perhaps for a date that would be, even if it's empty, I'm still looking for dates that would be tonight, just in case something was moved really quick.
So you see the first cell that you see that isn't empty and explains the smell is a sewage elemental.